Rudy, welcome back to New Zealand. Of course, a lot of football fans in this country already know you, but those who don't know your background, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Thank you. It's also a pleasure to be back, and I'm very happy to be here. Where to start? I was born in Czech Republic, was traveling around the world a little bit, spent a few years in Australia, then moved to New Zealand, where it's been now, 9 years. And yeah, the last 2 years obviously spent in Europe doing my studies and working at the clubs there. And yeah, when the opportunity came to come back to New Zealand and to Auckland City, it was, an easy decision to make.
So tell us a little bit about your coaching background.
Look, I started to coach kids when I was still playing. It was always my passion. I always, enjoyed to be in a coaching role. And as everybody, you start with the little kids and then you keep progressing. And then I took my first coaching job as an assistant coach at Oceania Sports. And then later on, I moved on a head coach role at Bucklands Beach, which was the division below. And then from there, I went to Manukau United, then to Bay Olympic. And that was pretty much all my clubs I've coached here in New Zealand.
You've been overseas for the past year. What attracted you back to New Zealand and to Auckland City FC?
As I said, it was, for me, obviously the move back to Europe was because of my study. That was the main reason that I had to move there to complete my UEFA Pro license, which was an amazing experience. And yeah, I'm grateful to get it done, especially at my, I would still say, young age. That was something I always dreamed of and had it as a main goal. And yeah, the study was ending at the end of the year after the 2 years. And yeah, when there was discussion with Auckland City, that pretty much excited me straight away. I've got a family in New Zealand, so it makes it also easier for us. It's my second home. And the decision was very, very easy.
Early days at the club, what are your first impressions?
The impression's been great. Look, it's something I kind of expected that it would be like that. I remember the days, 9-10 years ago when I moved to New Zealand. The first days, obviously, I would have come to watch Auckland City when Ramon was the coach still, and the style of the play and the identity of the club was just different to others. So the impression being good. The boys are working hard, and they're good. They can play. You can see it after 1 week, but there's obviously still a lot of work to be done.
Obviously, this is a successful club. Is that a bit of extra pressure for you? Do you feel any extra pressure coaching a club like Auckland City FC?
100%. I think I would imagine that's a, almost dream or target or goal of every coach in New Zealand. It's, as you said, the club's not been only the top club in New Zealand, but it's also been recognized around the world, and it's been successful and came to too many international games and stuff. So I think the team and the club has a great name around the world as well, and it definitely added a little bit of a more excitement for me as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about your coaching philosophy in terms of the style you would like to implement, and what are your goals? What would you like to achieve this season with the boys?
I think about style is something that I like, that obviously my team plays a lot with the ball, which I would imagine that was even one of the reasons obviously Auckland City have approached me, which that's something what I want to see. I want to see people coming to watch Auckland City, not just because there's a game, but because it's an exciting game. And look, the club has been successful for so many years, and I mean that's a great job done by the club and the previous coaches. And my job is not to take credit of that, but it's more to protect it and make sure that we keep the standards high and be the best we possibly can be. So that's how I see it. And about the style, that's pretty much how I see the style of playing with football. Don't be lazy, put a lot of effort in, but be organized. I think that's something which has been very clear in the last few years as well here, that the team always has identity. So it doesn't matter who you play against. You might change the tactical aspects of the game, but you have your own style, which is very close to me.
What about results? Of course, as you already mentioned, Auckland City had a massive year last year, from the Oceania Champions League to the Club World Cup, Intercontinental Club, National League. 2 trophies. This club likes to win trophies, and their fans expect the team to win trophies. Again, it's of course a bit more pressure, but what sort of targets have you set for yourself with this club, which is at the moment the reigning Oceania champions and the reigning National League champions?
The targets can't change at this club. I think that and that's something with what I'm excited about. I can feel that even the changing room, they want to achieve more and more and more. Look, there's a lot of things you can control, a lot of things you cannot control, but the one thing we 100% want to be is, the best we possibly can be and continue in the great work which has been done at the club. So 100%, I cannot tell anything else than our target is to, dominate in these competitions.
And of course, the identity of the club, you talked about that, the fans, the volunteers, the staff. How important is it to integrate all that into your philosophy?
There's a lot of people behind the scenes who make unbelievable work. The club is backed by so many people, as you mentioned, volunteers. There's also a lot of players in the youth space, coaches in the youth space. So I think that's just something we just need to carry on, and it's very important. I think that's what I said at the start. It is one of the things which I always really liked about Auckland City, that it's a club with a culture, with an ID, and that's just something which is really important to me, and I'm sure that everybody is aware of that.
Now there will be some new faces this year at this club, some new signings. Obviously, you have got a lot to do with it. What shall we expect from them?
I think to just make sure that they grow into the shirt. It's not easy to come to Auckland City. It's I would say easier to sometimes shy in the other clubs, but then once you come here, as I said, the expectations are very high. And it could be times when maybe these players never expected anything like this. We are not only judged by result, but also by performance, and it's something you cannot have a bad day at Auckland City because you are under the radar, and I think that's just something which they can obviously get along with. And they need to understand what it means. And the pressure comes with it. But on the other hand, I think it's everybody's goal to be the best possible club you can. And if you want to be successful, you need to deal with these things and do the best you possibly can to, keep the community happy as well and proud. As I said, it's something with, if you step into a club like Auckland City, the expectations are high, the pressure is higher, but that's something what you do football for. I think these are the games what you want to be part of. This is ultimate goal of every coach, to be part of a club like this. And look, I'm very happy with the team we put there together. I think the boys are, as I said, focused, and it's a good team. I'm incredibly happy to get the staff which we got. There's been some changing in the coaching staff as well, and I'm very happy we got them to the club. And I'm confident that we built overall a strong team and will be successful.
Rudy, thanks again. Welcome and good luck for the year ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.